What's really good, YouTube? It's your boy Jah back again with another video. This video we're going to take a look at the Cowin E9 active noise cancelling headphones. I've done a couple reviews on some Cowin products already, so we're going to see how these sound. These came out in August, I want to say, of this year, so they're still fairly new, but let's see what we get in box. So you get your typical, thank you, user manual, stuff like that. Now, quick thing, I have opened these, but I have not used them yet. I just want to make sure, everything was in there, nothing was broken, anything like that. You get a little baggie. A little baggie here contains all your little assortments. You got your airplane adapter. I don't know what airplanes use these still, but if they do, you have them. You have your 3.5 to 3.5 aux. You have a, I think it's 1/4 inch adapter, so you can plug this in like an amp or a guitar or anything like that. And you have your micro USB charging cable. It's like, come on, can't we move on from micro USB? So in the hard soft shell that you get, which is really nice that you get one of those, you get what we're here to see, the headphones. Now, these headphones are Bluetooth 5.0. They give you a 30-hour playback, so that's not bad. Now, this is at half volume. You'll never get a full, say 30 hours at full volume, just because it's going to use more power to use, to push out the music, so it's going to decrease your battery life. It has an 800 milliamp battery inside. It also takes 4 hours to charge from 0 to 100, and it has 40 millimeter, it says large acoustic drivers. Yeah, so I'm not an audiophile like that. I just like, hey, I put them on, they sound really good. The bass is there, noise canceling works. I'm like, that's good for me. But if you're an audiophile like that, it has, what's that, aptX, aptX HD, aptX low latency. Now, one thing that did stand out was the standby time. It has 60 months standby time. Now, that's a whole 5 years standby time these things have. Like, I don't know who's gonna let these sit down for 5 years and not touch them, but hey, that's I guess it's cool that it can do it. So that's a plus. The air cushions aren't as soft as the SE7s that I reviewed from them. They're still fairly soft, but just not as soft as those. Ports and everything we have on here, we got the micro USB port. We also have the noise canceling button this time, which is okay, pretty cool. Forward and back, or this is forward and back, but basically, you push it, you hold it, it's going to switch track, raise volume. Same thing for the one previous track, lower the volume, and you have your start, pause and play. And if I'm right, this does turn on the headphones themselves. So you push that, turn on the headphones, push one time, it turns on noise canceling. So that's fairly good. It does, extend out. I need to extend it all the way because my big old head, right? So it's, yeah. My one issue I had with the E8s was that it didn't extend all the way down to cover the bottom parts of my ears. So we'll see if that changes. But I do like that this matte black, even though there's some parts where it's like, if you have any kind of hair grease, ladies, and it will, like, just like leave a smudge or anything. Like, if you have any oils in your hands, it'll leave a smudge, but just simple wipe off. But so far they do swivel like this, so if you want to put them on your, lay them on your neck or anything like that, they fold in because obviously they were in here. So that's pretty good so far. Now, I'm going to try these out. I'm going to see how they feel, how the noise canceling works. I'm going to try different genres of music, and I'll see how that sounds, and I'll get right back to you guys. All right, so be right back. All right, guys, so we're back. So I've tested out these headphones for about 2 hours now, and I listened to a good genre of music. Well, I feel like a good genre of music I would listen to, and that has a good, differential of, tones and bass and everything like that. So I listen to, you know, hip hop music. I listen to, you know, some Lil Jon, which is really bass heavy. I listen to Panda by Designer, which is a pretty bass heavy song itself. Then I switched up with some Linkin Park, you know, which is really bassy, but it's, you know, the vocals, it's really a vocal oriented song, vocal oriented group. And then I went to some, you know, like Boys to Men and Casey and JoJo, which is really, really like you get into it. Like next thing you know, you're like, you want to make a baby. Then I switched up with some like David Guetta, which is kind of like a, you know, like a rave kind of thing, like kind of. So you get what I mean. That's that kind of genre of music. For the bass heavy songs, the bass is there. It's not overwhelming. It's not going to give you a earthquake on your head or anything like that. It's not. So if you're looking for bass, this isn't the best bass heavy headphones. There, if you're not really crazy to bass, you want a little bass, these are good. Now when you switch to the songs that are vocal, like some Boys to Men or anything like that, these are a killer. Like the music is like, it's subtle, it's there, but you know, you can really hear the vocals. So if you really want to know what the artist is saying or singing, this is the kind of feedback that you get. Now the only thing I would say is the noise canceling, it does affect the music quality. So like if you're listening to some, like say listen to Panda by Designer, it's a really bass song, you put this on, it goes from like if he's in the room with you to like he's in the room but the music is like out in the driveway and it's turned up so it's faintly there. So that's the best way I can say it. Now if you go to something like Boys to Men or anything like that, it dims down the music and it just enhances the vocals. So you really, it sounds, I don't know, for that kind of music, it sounds better because like you're really listening to a song for the vocals or anything. So I feel like that's better. Now, also, I did test out the noise canceling by itself, you know, just to see like if I'm on a train, how it sounds. So I took these out on my patio because I do live by the airport, so I do hear airplanes, and I do have a fire station right there, so I do hear that. And while I was on my patio, it sounded good. Also took these in the bedroom and actually put some music on in the other room to see like how it sounded, dumbing it out, and it did good. Like, you know, it really quiets the music. Now I haven't taken these like, you know, on the plane to be like, okay, you know, can I not hear the baby or the people talking or the plane, anything like that. I haven't done that. But I tried to make some like kind of like real world scenarios. So like like putting the music on, you know, I guess it's like to simulate like if you're on the train or anything like that, or if you just want to cancel out some music and you just want to like get in your zen moment. These are good. I don't think these are as good as the SC7s that I reviewed, but you know, it's not bad. Now my last grip is the price. These are $170. I don't think these are worth $170. If these were $80, I don't know. I feel like the Cowin products, like they make good products, but I just feel like the price doesn't reflect the product. Like I feel like for $170, I should be getting a lot better than this. Like look wise, it looks good, but I don't know. I just feel like these should be probably like $80, I want to say, but that's just me. But that's it, guys. I really appreciate you guys rocking out with me. So until I see you guys on the next one, peace.